If you're somebody that's trying to scale your agency from anywhere from $20,000 up to $100,000 per month, you're watching the right video, because our agency just crossed $100,000 a month, well into $100,000 a month. And for the last 6 months concurrent now, and actually before that, it had dropped down to 50 to 70,000 from 100,000. So we were at 100,000, dropped back down, fixed things, and now we're back at 100,000 again. And I'm here to tell you the top things that I would do again, or that I wish I knew when scaling from really any number past 25,000 to 100,000. So I just want to jump straight into this. And the first thing is truly systems and operations. So revenue can be driven to pretty much any offer. And I'm not saying that makes it easy. I'm just saying revenue can be driven. Something can be sold, but fulfilling on that and actually keeping people around is huge. So optimizing for churn, all that stuff. But how do you do that? So this is what I did when I built the operations side of our company. When you start to build something, it's going to feel very scrambled at first. You're just getting something up. You're getting something going. You're getting it together. And it's going to feel maybe a little bit incomplete. And that's probably where you are around the point of $20,000 to $25,000 a month. There's something is working, but you may have high churn. You may be really directly involved with your business and heavily influenced by client relations as the co-founder, which is not necessarily where you should be. At that stage, you should be. But yeah, so what you're going to want to do is actually start to look at every little piece of your company, every little job role, every little task that is done. I want you to automate everything that you can using AI. Everything. Get on Claude Code, Cowork, and just start telling it everything. Tell it your processes, tell it all that stuff, tell it to give you a game plan to automate those things. Super easy. That can be done in a week. You could probably automate your entire business. Next is going to be SOPs and processes. No matter how process oriented you think your business is, it's probably not. It's probably just not compared to where it could be. And it's funny because there's going to be a day when I'm going to look back even now with the processes that we're doing and building and thinking to myself like, wow, we had nothing, at that point. But really around that point, 20 to 30,000, you're just getting things rolling. Even at like 40 or 50,000, there's a lot that can be done. So really streamlining your SOPs, comb through. I'm telling you, use AI, use Claude. It can write a better SOP than anybody ever could. You give it all the information, all of your current SOPs, all the information that it possibly need, all the context to your business, all of it. Just give it all to Claude and have it just start pumping out SOPs, all new SOPs for every single job role. Tight SOPs, like so tight that a monkey could literally follow it with its eyes closed. That is how tight your SOPs should be for your company, okay? Now, once that is all done, you should have a working product that quite literally anyone can interchange out of. And what is going to scale you from there to 100,000 is people and then driving more revenue, right? So you've got to bring on the right people. How do you do that? What we do is I've built a funnel where I basically post a job role on Indeed or any really marketplace for jobs. From there, I build a type form, and the type form has specific questions that are a prerequisite or pre-qualify them for the actual job role beyond what's on Indeed, if you will. And what we do is we actually require them to send us a Loom video, so a video of themselves talking, and I just ask a few questions. I ask some simple stuff even, like, what's your favorite thing to do outside of working? What relevant experience do you have to the role, stuff like that. And it can be very role specific as well. From there, that actually zaps over to a Google Sheet, and there's some zaps that are set up. Again, all automations, you guys, everything's automated, right? All we have to do is make the job post, and we have a VA that just sends a message on Indeed that says, hey, you've been pre-selected. Please fill out this type form. From there, everything funnels over to a Google Sheet. You're able to click on the Loom videos and actually get a sense and a feel for this person. You just comb through those, make some phone calls, do some interviews, and you've hired somebody. What constitutes hiring someone good is, are they competent? Are they driven? And do they understand the job role? It's really those three things. That in itself is a skill to be able to detect, but you will get there over time just with the repetition of hiring people and firing people. But yeah, you've got to make sure that this person, don't just jump on the first person. And also attitude, it matters a lot. Just someone's attitude and their demeanor on the call is huge. Like, that's so big. You want someone with a good attitude that's going to show up and just really crush it for you. Because yeah, your leadership style should definitely be inspirational and motivational, and people are going to feel that. But yeah, nonetheless, and that kind of ties in with my next point, which is leadership and motivation. As a leader, you've got to be literally pumping your team full of just constant praise, constantly pouring in, and then holding accountability. Because when you're pouring into these people and you're giving them constant praise and telling them constantly how much they mean to you and what they've done for the business and where you're going to take the ship to promise them that you're a good, competent entrepreneur as a co-founder that's going to lead them to a good place, that is huge. And that is a massive skill that's going to aid in scaling you to $100,000 per month. I promise you. Do not be the guy that's micromanaging. Make tight enough SOPs. If there's something wrong where you feel like you need to micromanage your business, it is you. I'm sorry to tell you, but there's something with you. And so you've got to fix the problem by completely automating it and systematizing and building SOPs. And then you can just pour into your people, because everything's so clear that they shouldn't be messing up. And if they do, number one, you let them mess up and let them know that they messed up, but in a very kind way. In a, hey, you've been absolutely crushing it, I just want to show you something you missed. Again, you're crushing it, right? Sandwich method. If it happens again, that's where you can hold accountability and say, hey, I'm sorry if this happens again. Unfortunately, we're going to have to find somebody else to fill the role. Then if it happens again, you do that, right? So it's very simple, very, very simple. And then lastly, guys, is driving more revenue. So for us, we do cold email outreach, and we just quite literally scaled that. But we scaled that by switching niches. At first, we were strictly political, and we did really well with that. But then we actually pivoted over to, I would say, mission-driven is kind of our niche. It's just to be somewhat broad, to not give everything away, but mission-driven. We deal with people that just have a mission on social media. And that seemed to pay off huge. And so within that, there were quite a few little sub niches that we decided to go after. And so it was really just attacking, like just go. Like, who can we get a hold of? Who could we sell this service to? And trying to keep it as specific as possible while also staying within one broad niche. And that allowed us to scale. That allowed us to scale to where we are now, to $100,000 per month. And in between $50,000 and $100,000 per month is when we really tightened down the sales process. And so what that looked like was actually hiring more sales reps, actually developing sales training for those sales reps, bringing on appointment setters, and overall, just absolutely crushing the sales side of things and really making a system, like a tight system out of it. Because we did co-founder-led sales for the first 20K to 30K a month. And after that, we started to step out and actually hire reps and everything. And we had one rep, and then now we have two, now we have three, now we have four, so it's like this whole thing where you continue to grow, but you've got to have the sales processes in order at the same time. So that's where it helps to have a co-founder working on those two things together. So guys, those are the things that are going to level you up from each individual tier. So again, from $25,000 to $50,000 a month, and then again from like 50 to 75 and 75 and beyond. It kind of fluctuates back and forth between operations and sales, overlapping each other though at the same time. And so it's really what it is just continuing to better your systems constantly. And that's really what'll get you there, is looking at a way that something can be better or more efficient, right? Studying and learning. And then lastly, the very last thing here, guys, is you're never going to level up past where you are personally as an entrepreneur. So you've got to level up on a personal level. And that is reading books, that's watching YouTube videos, that's learning new skills, that's learning AI, that's automating systems and learning how to automate systems and reading books. Like I said, those are the biggest things, go to conferences, meet people, do things that would level you up as an entrepreneur. And I mean literally anything, like eating good food and exercising and the whole nine, right? And last but not least, fill your cup up every single day. You have got to fill your cup. You have to be filling your cup up. You have to be doing the thing that you like to do. For me, I like to video edit. I like photography and videography. I like to ride dirt bikes. And those are my favorite things to do. And so when I do those at least 2 to 3 times a week, I'm able to then pour in 10 times more the next week. So curious what you guys have questions on, but that is how you scale to $100,000 per month and keep it at $100,000 per month. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, and let's do it.